Welcome to our channel where we make learning math and science fun. Today's video is all about feelings. It's part of our feelings and mindfulness series. In this video, you'll learn how to name your emotions, identify how they affect your body, understand why they happen, and develop strategies to manage them. At the end of the video, you can take a quiz to see what you learned. Let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a big yellow house with her mom and dad. And in that house, there was a special closet. Inside the closet, there was a magic coat hanger. Now, this wasn't any ordinary hanger. Oh no, this hanger sorted all the girl's feelings into colorful scarves. Whenever the girl felt an emotion, she would take the matching color scarf from the hanger. So when she felt angry, she'd grab a red scarf. When she felt nervous or worried, she'd grab a green scarf. When she felt calm and relaxed, she'd grab a blue scarf. When she was happy and excited, she'd grab a gold scarf. And when she felt sad, she'd grab a purple scarf. One day while playing with her toys, the girl began to feel a little angry. So she went to the closet and took the red scarf from the hanger. She put the scarf around her neck, and suddenly she felt much better. A little while later, the girl was building a tall tower out of blocks, but it kept falling down. She tried and tried, but it wouldn't stay up. The girl became very frustrated and threw the blocks across the room. She stomped her feet and shouted, "I can't do this!" Her frustration grew and grew until she felt like she might burst. "I need my special hanger," she cried. So she ran to the closet and wrapped herself in the red scarf. She took deep breaths and counted slowly to 10. Then she felt much calmer. Just then, a big storm blew through town. The wind and the rain rattled the windows. The girl peeked outside. "Wow, it sure is windy today," she said. Suddenly, the closet door flew off its hinges and the wind swirled inside. The wind grabbed the red scarf and blew it across the room. The wind flew out the open door and the scarf flew with it. The girl chased after it, but the scarf floated too high for her to reach. It flew over the fence and landed in a tree. The girl sighed. "How am I ever going to get that scarf back?" she wondered. As she looked around, she noticed something. All the other scarves were floating around her. The blue scarf representing calmness was stuck in the curtains. The gold scarf representing joy was tangled in the lamp cord. The green scarf representing nervousness was hiding under the bed. And the purple scarf representing sadness was draped over the rocking chair. The girl had to get those scarves back on her hanger. But first, she needed to calm the storm inside her house. She began by going to the window. She gently pushed the blue scarf out from behind the curtain and tied it onto the hanger. Then, she crept under the bed and pulled the green scarf free. Next, she climbed onto the rocking chair and hung the purple scarf on the hanger. Finally, she reached for the gold scarf. Just then, the wind outside began to pick up. "Oh dear," thought the girl. "If the wind grabs that scarf, it will blow all the other scarves off the hanger." Quickly, the girl tied the gold scarf onto the hanger and raced to the door. Sure enough, the wind grabbed the red scarf, but it couldn't pull it off the hanger because the other 4 scarves were holding it down. The girl stepped outside and took the red scarf from the hanger. She held it up for the wind to see. "This scarf represents my anger," she said, "and right now I am calm. I am not angry." The wind seemed to listen. It stopped tugging on the scarf and began to calm down. Soon the rain slowed to a gentle patter and the clouds parted, revealing a bright blue sky. A beautiful rainbow stretched across the horizon. Now that the storm had passed, the girl went back inside. She hung the red scarf back on the hanger. She could feel all the different emotions inside her, but now she knew how to deal with them. She could take a deep breath and choose the right scarf. The girl was proud of herself. For the rest of the day, she played happily in the sunshine. She skipped and twirled and laughed. Her heart soared like a bird in the sky. Later that evening, the girl snuggled on the couch with a good book. She was wearing a raincoat with a sunflower pin and striped leggings. The girl read about a magical land where everything was made of candy. There were chocolate hills and gumdrop flowers. Lollipop trees lined the streets and candy clouds floated in the sky. Suddenly, the girl felt a little hungry. She closed her book and walked to the kitchen. She opened the pantry and saw rows and rows of delicious snacks. The girl's eyes sparkled. "Oh boy, so many choices," she thought. She grabbed some animal crackers, a yogurt, a piece of fruit, and a glass of milk. The girl sat at the table and enjoyed her snack. She felt so happy and grateful for all the yummy food she had to eat. She finished her snack and went back to her book. She read about a princess who lived in a castle made of gingerbread. The princess had a pet dragon who breathed marshmallow fire. As the girl read, she felt a little sleepy. She yawned and stretched. Then she did something very smart. She put her book away and got ready for bed. She brushed her teeth, put on her pajamas, and tucked herself in. She closed her eyes and whispered, "Good night, magical land." The girl slept soundly through the night. In the morning, the sun streamed through the window. The girl woke up feeling refreshed and full of energy. She jumped out of bed and went to the closet. She took the blue scarf from the hanger and put it around her neck. She took a deep breath and smiled. "I am calm and relaxed," she said. The girl went downstairs and gave her mom a big hug. "Good morning, Mom," she said. "Let's have a great day." Sometimes the girl would forget to use her special hanger. Sometimes she would feel angry or sad or nervous and didn't know what to do. But when she remembered, she could sort her feelings into colorful scarves and hang them on her special hanger. And if a storm blew through and scrambled the scarves, she knew just what to do. She took a deep breath, calmed the chaos, and hung each scarf in its proper place. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a big yellow house with her mom and dad. And in that house, there was a special closet. Inside the closet, there was a magic coat hanger. This wasn't any ordinary hanger. Oh no, this hanger sorted all the girl's feelings into colorful scarves. Whenever the girl felt an emotion, she would take the matching color scarf from the hanger. So when she felt angry, she'd grab a red scarf. When she felt calm, she'd grab a blue scarf. When she felt nervous or worried, she'd grab a green scarf. When she felt happy and excited, she'd grab a gold scarf. And when she felt sad, she'd grab a purple scarf. We hope you enjoyed this mindfulness story. If you did, don't forget to click the like button below. You can also leave a comment to let us know what you think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.